when a person would feel that I'm above the stage of needing any advice. I don't really need any advice anymore. Subhanallah, who does not need advice? Who in the world doesn't need it? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, throughout the period of the Nabuwah, continuously kept on advising Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam on different matters of life. He always kept on advising Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Qur'an is full of it. You just recite Qur'an. Qur'an is full of those ayahs where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is advising Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam on different matters of life. So of course, for sure, we need advice from our elders in all matters of life. Everything that we do, we need advice from our elders. So this is very important that we look for Naseehah. We ask for Naseehah and we accept the Naseehah. We develop this habit within ourselves that we are looking for Naseehah, we are looking for advice, and whenever any person advises us, regardless of who that person is, he may be the worst sinners. He may be one of the worst sinners. But look at what he's saying. If he's really advising of something, sometime Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, amazing that how many people, they get a reminder in their dream. The person is doing something wrong and we see a dream, and right away now the person comes back instead, he realizes, no, whatever I was doing is wrong, and really this dream is enough. Subhanallah, if my dream could advise me, then why can't a person advise me? We don't take it from living people, from a person who really knows what he's talking about, and I would accept advice in the dream. In fact, people look for advices through dreams only. Whereas a person who knows what we are doing, he sees what we are doing, he could be a sinner, but still his advice is more important than the advice of the dream. So we all need it. We should look forward to it. And in fact, we should ask our elders, our scholars, whoever our elders are, we should ask them, our mothers, our parents, and if we have elders in the family, subhanallah, this is a great blessing of Allah. We should go and sit with them, ask them for some advice. Advise me, tell me something. And then think about that advice. If it is something that really you feel that it will need correction, bismillah, very good, alhamdulillah. This will be a way that we can learn about our mistakes. We can develop the habit of understanding, of hearing, of listening from others. Otherwise, we lose that ability of hearing it. And as the Qur'an is telling us, it goes to the level, initially the person doesn't take the advice from youngsters. Then we don't want to take advice from unknown people. Then we don't want to even take advice from our elders. And then finally, a person gets to the level where does not even accept the advice from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ذُكِّرَ بِآيَاتِ رَبِّهِ فَأَعْرَضَ عَنْهَا. He is reminded through the ayahs of Allah, but still he turns away and he says, no, this is not for me, and I'm not doing anything wrong. Don't talk to me and don't advise me. Even when an ayah of Qur'an is recited to the person. And of course, if a person goes to that level, he's gone so low, then of course the hidayah, where is he going to get the hidayah from? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open our hearts, our minds for accepting the Naseehah and for accepting the truth about ourselves, accepting the truth even when it is against ourselves, accepting the truth even when it comes against ourselves, against our people, and even when we see harm for ourselves in it, a person feels that no, this is really, it will be a big harm, still, Naseehah should always be accepted. This reminds me of Muawiyah radiallahu anhu made a treaty with the Romans. Just before the period of the treaty was over, Muawiyah radiallahu anhu prepared the armies at the border. The day when the treaty was over, he ordered the armies to go into the country, and they started taking over a large portion of the land over there in the Romans. That is, of course, the time of Muawiyah radiallahu anhu was not the superpower anymore. This was the superpower, the Islamic power, but Muawiyah radiallahu anhu, after the treaty was over, now he's taking as much as land as much as possible because the treaty is over. And right there, a Sahabi is running after them and he's calling them, wait, don't continue, wait, fear Allah, fear Allah. So they look back and they asked him, what happened? He said, no, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam told us this is not allowed. Because we prepared everything before the treaty was over. And as soon as it's over, now we jump into their land. We should have informed them that this is what we are planning, because they were in peace at this time. They thought we will not do anything like this. They didn't think that, okay, 12 o'clock, midnight, the time is over, now we are going to just jump into your country. No, they didn't think that way. So they were in peace. Then they were, because of our treaty, they trusted us. Now we cannot just go and continue and take over the land in this way. Upon hearing this, Muawiyah radiallahu anhu, just look at the quality of accepting the Naseehah. Upon hearing this, he doesn't say, no, but our period was over, and we didn't go within that time, and now we don't have treaty with them anymore. In fact, in reality, if he really wanted to find something like this and make these type of, come up with any reason like this, he had a valid reason. That's it, They should have been prepared for it. They never renewed the treaty with us, so now just get them out of here. But Muawiyah radiallahu anhu says, okay, if this is what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, and this is what the Sahabi is advising him, he gives everything back to those people. All of that land, he says to them, take it. Those people are begging them to stay. The areas that were conquered by them, they're saying, no, keep your people here. We will still obey you. No, we can't. If it was the wrong way, we will go back. It's mainly the quality of accepting the Naseehah, of accepting the words of advice, of taking anything, even we have to lose whatever we lose, but if that is true, then I have to accept it. It's easy to say, really. It's so easy to say, but it's not easy to practice it. It's not easy to practice on this. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to practice it. And may Allah give us this ability of accepting the advice and accepting the Naseehah, especially from our elders.